Good afternoon, everyone. Today I am joined here today with Bharatiya Janata Party's Tamil Nadu Vice President Sri Dureswamy Avarkal and General Secretary Tamil Nadu Muruganandam Avarkal. I come to Coimbatore today as a part of the Bharatiya Janata Party's Samvidhan Gaurav Abhiyan, where our party is celebrating and honoring the Indian Constitution. As you are all aware, the Indian Constitution, it is not, as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar said, just a lawyer's document. It is a living document that is constantly evolving with the times, and it is the guiding light for our republic. Today, as a representative of the Bharatiya Janata Party, first of all, with every one of you, I would like to pay my humblest of tributes to the framers of the Indian Constitution and the architect of the Indian Constitution, the chairperson of the drafting committee, Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and to other luminaries, including the President of the Constituent Assembly, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Today, I would also like to remind everybody that at this moment, the Indian Constitution and our constitutional values, they are finally getting the place it deserves in the Indian society and in Indian public consciousness because of the efforts and the guidance of our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. It was when our current Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji was the Gujarat Chief Minister that the first Samvidhan Gaurav Yatra was conducted. Later in 2015, when Sri Narendra Modi ji became the Prime Minister of India, he took the initiative and the Department of Social Justice and Welfare and Empowerment in 2015 decided to celebrate November 26th as the Constitution Day, Samvidhan Divas. The Congress Party, the principal opposition party, led by Sri Rahul Gandhi, who now suddenly seems to claim to be the protector of India's constitution. But I want to remind the entire country, the entire state of Tamil Nadu, that in 2015, when our Honorable Prime Minister decided to celebrate November 26 as the Constitution Day, the entire opposition, they were opposed to it by saying that already in 26 January, we are celebrating the Republic Day. But it is because of our Honorable Prime Minister's persistence that after 2 days of discussions in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, that it was finally decided that we will celebrate the Constitution Day. The Bharatiya Janata Party, again I would like to remind you that we are the only political party in the country which is a fully democratic party with our own constitution. The constitution we take very seriously, where every 3 years, the president from booth to the national president is chosen based on the preambles of our constitution. In the Bharatiya Janata Party's constitution, it echoes the preamble of the Indian constitution or Panch Nishtas, where the Bharatiya Janata Party's constitution do not discriminate between gender, caste, your geographic locations, and ensures freedom of expression and freedom of mobility. In the last 10 years, our government, the NDA government led by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, has taken many steps that will ensure that our citizens will get the constitutionally guaranteed rights. For example, Article 370 and Article 35A the abrogation. It ensures that from now on, the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir will finally be swearing in the name of the Indian Constitution. And just like every other state, Kashmir is also has equal rights, and Kashmir is also an integral part of India, which is mandated under our constitution. Right now, the Waqf Amendment Bill is in the JPC. Again, by introducing the amendment of the Waqf Bill, Narendra Modi ji is ensuring that our citizens, our Indian citizens, are no longer exploited by predatory Waqf boards, and our citizens are ensured of their constitutionally guaranteed rights of property and living in dignity. 33% women reservation bill was brought by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And I have to remind you that triple talaq was also abolished by Narendra Modi ji, thus ensuring that our women, our sisters have equal rights that are guaranteed by our constitution. The Congress party keeps saying that they are the protector of Constitution of India. But I want to remind everybody that the Congress party has been involved in the dismissal of various government 90 times, and they introduced the emergency where Article 22, Article 21 and Article 19 were suspended, and our constitution was completely weakened by the Congress leadership. The Congress party did everything to dishonor Dr. Balasaheb Ambedkar while he was alive. He was a part of Pandit Nehru's cabinet, and finally he resigned with a lot of sadness, and his resignation letter was not even allowed to be presented to the public. It is only after 40 years that Dr. Ambedkar was finally given his much deserved Bharat Ratna. And when Dr. Ambedkar got his Bharat Ratna, it was in 1989 when it was a central government led by Sri VP Singh, which is supported by the Bharatiya Janata Party from outside. I want to stress the fact that it is only the Bharatiya Janata Party that is the true protector of Constitution and the true upholder of constitutional values in India. And the biggest change has been brought by none other than our visionary Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. With that, I end my words. Thank you. Before the Lok Sabha elections, a very opportunistic alliance was formed between around 30 parties, this India Alliance. And this India Alliance did not have any common vision, they did not have any common direction, they did not even have a common leader, and their only purpose was to defeat Narendra Modi ji in center. But the people of India completely rejected this India Alliance, and only for the second time in India's history, a PM came back for the third time. In Tamil Nadu also, the Bharatiya Janata Party saw record growth, where for the first time in Tamil Nadu's history, the Bharatiya Janata Party got double-digit vote shares, and the NDA, without the support of either of the two Dravidian parties, actually had almost 20% vote share, emerging as a very solid third front in a third political force in Tamil Nadu. So generally, the other larger parties are now being frightened by the Bharatiya Janata Party's growth. So they will be criticisms, but we are led by a very dynamic leader in Tamil Nadu, Sri Annamalai ji, and we are very confident that under his leadership, Bharatiya Janata Party will emerge as the #1 party in Tamil Nadu also. For the empowerment of women, than Narendra Modi ji in India. Like I already mentioned earlier, I came here as a part of the Samvidhan Gaurav Abhiyan, and I gave certain examples, like for example, the 33% women reservation bill was brought by the NDA government. Similarly,
my question is not empowerment. I'm talking about the safety of women in India.
So the Bharatiya Janata Party governments, right now 20 of 30 governments across India are NDA governments. The central government is an NDA government. And the NDA government is ensuring, we are working to ensure that there is equality and safety for every woman in this country. That is something which is our top priority.
Recently, there are reports of women being sexually abused, sexually harassed. Even in Tamil Nadu, we had in Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, various places.
See, this is a much wider topic. Like I said, it is the Bharatiya Janata Party's primary objective to ensure that our women gets the respect they get in society, and their safety and their equality and their empowerment is ensured. But today I am here to, as a part of the Samvidhan Abhiyan, and I don't want to divert from the topic that much.